Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh, wonderful.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. It's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick, yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants?
You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
Basically, what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth really a lot.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
not
bad.
She's gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on Fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5 stars.
great food. Stuff gets stolen though.
Well,
Service is okay. I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right? Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
100%. I'm just
Like,
now just this guy's a total frost giants
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of like really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! Yes! I love it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
this thing on?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, it
crap!
is.
Yeah, it happened.
Hey everybody! Welcome to D20 Live. I am your GM for today, Cassie D20 Love Chew. I'm so excited. It's my first time. Please be nice. I've never GM'd a game before. But we're doing it. We're playing Kirby. Of course we're playing Kirby. It's my favorite little boy. But it's not about me. It's about my players. And we're gonna start off in order from my Discord screen. Let's go with Byron.
Hi everybody, it's Byron here from D20 Live, and today I am going to be playing Axe Knight, loyal henchman to Meta Knight and the pilot of the halberd.
Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben Briggs. I'm playing Adelaide. Adelaide feels right. Adeline.
You're out of line.
Magical girl with paintbrush from that one Kirby game. That's who I'm playing.
Mike.
It is the time we have descended upon the world. I am Big Mike, but I am also the King D. So nice, my mother named me thrice. That's who I'm playing. My throat's gonna go out doing this voice.
Okay. And Tom.
Yes, I am Tom, and I will be... I don't know why I chose this. Playing the serious character. The no jokes. The calm, reserved. Meta Knight.
I love it. All right, and I guess I'll pass it off to Mike for any announcements we have.
All right, I'll stop being a weirdo for 5 seconds. So, oh, there goes
Stop
the throat.
being, yeah.
All right, so for those of you who are, of course, fans of D20 Live and want to see the next few streams we have coming up, we have Pendragon on December the 8th, followed up by our Baron Munchausen stream on the 29th of December. And then we'll be back on January the 5th for our year-end Q&A stream where we get to ask you questions and you tell us how we did for the year of our Mike 2024. Back to you, Cassie.
All right. Okay, well, first things first, I just wanted to mention we are playing this in Fate Accelerated. However, just for fun, I decided that I was going to change the approaches a little bit. So in the way that Kirby approaches everything in life, our new approaches are now heroic, hungry, friendly, soft, strong, and cheerful. And they're, a little vague, but it's because I wanted to leave them up to interpretation. Use your imagination. How do you approach your challenges with these different approaches? And so I'm excited to see what everybody's come up with. And I think that's kind of it. So, shall we get going? Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Rock and roll.
Our story begins on planet Popstar. In the peaceful country of Dreamland, the beautiful spring morning, and the inhabitants of Dreamland wake from a restful sleep, rising to greet the warm sun. The blue sky is dotted with big, fluffy, cotton candy-like clouds. The soft green grass in the fields rustles and waves as a light breeze blows through it. The Waddle Dees have begun their daily work. We see the Baker D is mixing his ingredients for the first loaves and cakes of the day. Delivery D is gathering today's mail and parcels, and how strange. Bandana D is making a mad dash through Waddle D Town, across the stream, and down the sandy path towards Orange Ocean. He frantically knocks on the door to the base of Meta Knight. Meta Knight and Axe Knight, there is a knock at your door. Who comes to answer it? And what's happening? What are you two doing when this knock comes to your door?
I was actually strumming on some power chords on my Ibanez guitar, at which point I pop out a second pair of horns that were actually acting as headphones. I go, "Oh, there's someone at the door. Oh, hang on, I'll go get it." Puts the headphones down, lets the axe disappear, and then walks over to the door. "All right, who is it?"
Hello? Is Bandanity? There's trouble. Can I come in?
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Reach up for the door. Open it. Oh, so the whole blew about.
Oh, Kirby's missing.
You know what? I don't want to deliver that news to my friend Mennonite. I'm gonna have you do it. So you come with me right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
And
all right.
follows you over.
Right. Mennonite, we got a visitor.
So, Meta Knight is in the corner of the room, looking at a full dress mirror, and he's got his sword, and he's in a ready stance, and he has not moved, and he's just staring intently at the mirror,
It's like his
and
eyes follow you wherever
refuses
you
to
go.
move as he's looking terrifyingly close at this mirror.
Did we break
Are you?
Jesse already?
Are you
no.
winning, champ? Are you winning, champ?
The only way to conquer oneself is to outface your own reflection. The first one of us who flinches is the true loser.
Wait, you do the staring contest with your own reflection?
No, I am a duel with my own reflection. The truest and darkest opponent is one's own soul.
I don't know why he hates himself so much like this. Anyway, we have a visitor. Put the sword down and listen. This is kind of important.
Very well, he sheaths the sword. It is a draw.
It's at this point where Axe Knight walks over to a large chalkboard and puts another tick under draw. One of these days you'll manage to beat yourself, boss. But we got some important news.
Sir Meta Knight, Wanya, Kirby's missing.
Regrettable. This must be mended post haste.
Yeah, we were having a slumber party last night, and there was lots of cake, and we were drawing crayons. It was a lot of fun, and we went to bed. And then this morning, I woke up, and I couldn't find Kirby anywhere.
Such is expected from such lax training methods and morals. But there is no sugar in this house, and there is no cake.
He just doesn't like getting sugar in his tea. He's quite bitter about it.
Let us retrace your steps. Take us to this place of foul slumber.
Well, before you do that, I think it'd be a good idea to get some more friends together to solve this problem. So, can we take the halberd for speed? It'd be nice. We don't have to, but it'd be nice if we took the halberd for speed.
Oh yeah, I can go find that up right now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
If that's all right, boss, I'll go prep the halberd for lunch.
Okay.
Right, you're coming with me, Waddle Dee, though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can help out. What do you need me to do?
I just need you to push a couple of buttons, big shiny buttons, and we just need to leave Meta Knight alone for his little bit of brooding time before he gets on the ship.
Right, okay. Wanya. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. And he's gonna help you. Gonna help you out with preparing the ship.
So Axe Knight walks towards the ship, and the gangplank is down, but he starts slowly, gingerly walking up, and it's like, oh, I don't like this. This is always the worst part about flying.
Oh no!
I hate heights.
Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. You're so strong and brave.
Oh, thank you. I'll do my best. Mostly it's just to make Meta Knight look good.
I mean, he's already so cool, so you probably don't have to do too much work. You can relax a little bit.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I see. Okay, so he helps you out. He does whatever he needs you need him to do.
Yeah, we get the ship prepped for launch. I make sure that Meta Knight's chair is in the darkest corner of the bridge, so that way he can just stay with his aesthetic. And then just basically over the town, it's like, "Oi, the ship's ready. That's your cue, Meta Knight."
Or just sitting there quietly.
I'm going to use one of my battle stunts and fade into the shadows of the room and appear behind you out of the shadows in the bridge. Let us be off on our adventure.
I think on that you must appear like right behind Bandanity, and he like startled like falls over. He's like, "Oh!" All right.
Axe Knight gets on the stick and basically fires up the engines to the halberd, and we take off into the sky.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Which
three
way?
friends make their way at top speed away from Orange Ocean and over to Honey Hill, where we find Adelaine. Adelaine, what are you doing when the halberd lands near your home?
Just like staring into the middle of the distance, like mouth open, brain
like
off.
yeah, like I don't know, like she got her paintbrush and there's an easel and maybe like an unfinished painting next to her, and something has just there's no thoughts. Head empty.
Head empty.
Maybe distracted, like looking out the window.
Okay.
And you're like, oh,
All right.
you would think, oh, she's like looking outside for inspiration on what to paint. Like, absolutely not. Like,
Right.
like one eye, kind of, you know.
Are you the Poop Brain Horse from Adventure Time now, or what?
I mean, I'm 8 or whatever. Like, I don't have responsibilities. I'm a human child. Yeah, I might be smart for an 8-year-old. Doesn't change the fact that I'm 8.
Okay.
Yeah, smooth
So
brain.
the halberd lands, and Bandanity is like really eager to like have you like drop the gangplank so he can run out the door.
Right, hey, hold on. Gangplank's down.
All right. You see Bandanity just dash out the door, and he runs over to Adelaine's door and starts frantically knocking on it.
Not having reacted to the door being knocked on yet, Adelaine is still looking where Bandanity was, and that guy looked familiar. Who? And then I'll open the door. I register the knocks like a full 30 seconds later, and I come to the door.
Adeline, Wanya, Kirby's missing.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. I'm really worried.
Well, good luck. I go to shut the door.
Wait.
What?
We could really use your help. Would you come with us and help out?
What kind of help? How could I help?
Well, you're super creative and really good at painting and making stuff, and I think that would be really helpful.
Oh, yeah, my paintbrush. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just gonna start walking to the ship, like past.
All right.
I'm just okay.
Yeah. Great. I think if you leave the door open, like don't even close it. I think Bandanity closes it behind you and then follows after you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. I'm just. I love Kirby. I know Kirby.
Yeah. We worked really hard with Kirby together. That was a good time. It was scary, but it was good. We did it. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Let's go. Bandanity gets on the ship. All right.
Got my paintbrush.
Great. There's one more person that I want to get, and I think he's going to be really, really instrumental. If we could head over to the castle.
Right. Who are we getting from there?
Who else?
Anyone else?
I think Adeline's. Wait, who's on the ship right now?
That would
Meta
be-
Knight, Axe Knight, and Bandana D.
Okay. You find Adeline staring at you each periodically, trying to like with a face of like squinting. You know, like do I?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? This is Axe Knight, and this is Meta Knight, and they're very cool and strong, and I trust them to do really. They're very super cool and helpful, and I like them a lot.
Wow, you
They're
guys are
also
cool
friends
and
with
strong.
Kirby. Yeah,
Kirby, I know Kirby. I'm friends with Kirby.
yeah, you
You
are.
guys are friends with Kirby too?
Yeah.
Have you
Totally.
guys seen him? Have you guys seen Kirby?
No, I think that's kind of the point where we're all getting together.
Yeah, we're all gonna work
Mm.
together to find Kirby, and we're just gonna
Oh,
get
no.
one more person. We gotta go to the castle.
All
He's
right.
the coolest and strongest of all.
Inputting the coordinates to get to the castle. you just see him punching numbers in on the console. Like, all right, everybody, strap in.
Little takes a seat, puts on a little Waddle Dee sized seatbelt.
And
Adeline does not.
you're just gonna roll.
Adeline's like
raw
looking
dog
at,
it.
is just like staring out the window, and will fall down.
Oh no!
Piece of advice.
She's looking for Kirby. You told her Kirby was missing, and she, you said it twice, so now it's stuck, and now she's looking out the window for Kirby.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Right.
What if he's just out there? You don't know.
It could be. You're not wrong.
Right, piece of advice for you: if you're not going to sit there, you may just want to go limp. At which point, immediately,
Not listening. Okay. Sure, whatever.
Immediately take off into the sky as we're heading towards the castle.
This is gonna end badly for everyone.
Oh boy.
Adeline goes limp. Unintentional, like not intentionally.
Adeline just
Just
ragdolls.
tumbling around, everyone else is strapped in, and you just see her tumbling in and out of frame. All right.
Our group of 3 are now 4. They travel with haste towards Castle DDD to ask the king for his aid. So the halberd lands at Castle DDD, and once again, Vandanity is like patting at the door to like get out.
Cassie, do you want to ask me what the king is doing?
I will as soon as he knocks on the door.
Gangplank goes down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and sure enough, Bandanity bolts out the door and starts like banging on the drawbridge to Castle DDD.
So King DDD is employing a similar tactical training method to Meta Knight. He is also facing off against his reflection. However, rather than waiting for his copy to make the first move, he proceeds to throw his hammer at it. And then looks down at the ground and goes, "Oh no, I'm outnumbered!" and proceeds to start beating up the shards of mirror on the ground, frantically trying to defeat his many reflections.
This is Meta Knight on the boat. Such a lax mind and such lax training. Oh.
Can I paint like a giant peephole on the front of the drawbridge? like a door peephole? So we can see what he's doing.
Hearing the door knock, he goes, "Bandanity, get the door!"
Whose house is this? Whose house is this? As I like invade their privacy. Whose house is this?
The king
This
of
is King
Big
DDD.
house.
You remember
Big
King
house.
DDD? Your Highness, I'm outside. I can't get the door.
So I come to the door and I open it. What are you doing
3D?
outside the door?
I mean, to be fair, you probably have other Waddle Dees who are just like your guards and attendants who can open the door for you.
Yeah, but you're the reliable.
You have just like a whole whackload of Waddle Dees that just are at your beck and call.
But you're the only one I can identify. You wear a bandana.
That's
This is
fair.
John Bandana.
Your Highness. maybe it's a good idea to discuss the budget to potentially get the Waddle Dees a wardrobe. That would be good.
Have they requested that of their noble liege king?
That is a good question. I will confer with them at a later time. But for now, Kirby is missing. Lanya.
Again?
Wait. Well, no. This feels different.
Like,
This one feels different.
does it feel
Well,
like
okay.
Velcro or does it feel like smooth glass?
I'm good. Waddle Bandanity
Is it
just kind of like
Kiki
tilts
or
his head
Booba?
like this.
Well, you said it feels different. How does it feel normally?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. I guess normally it feels like smooth glass, and this time it feels like Velcro.
All right. That seems like a sticky situation.
Yeah, a sticky
I can
situation.
hear Sam laughing.
Because it's
Very well.
terrible.
I have the noblesse obligated. Therefore, I am obligated to help you, as you are my subject. Show me the way.
Thank you, Your Highness.
You- You don't need to thank the sun for being in the sky. You don't have to thank me either for being better than the sun.
Who is this guy?
I am your liege.
This is King Dedede. You remember King Dedede? He was with us that time, and we saved Ripple Star, and there was the shards. We had to collect the shards. You remember the shards, right?
Whose child is this?
Your Highness, you remember Adelaide?
I don't know anyone named Alkaline Battery.
No,
Just letting you know, everyone in the chat's going, why is King DDD Macho Man Randy
Because
Savage?
it makes me laugh. There's no other reason for it.
The real question is why not, chat? Why
Yeah.
not?
Only
Why
to
not?
amuse me. No other reason. No canon reason.
Only-
No extended reason. My chuckle fuck reasons.
Only in my D20 live Kirby game is DDD the same voice as Macho Man Randy Savage. All right.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Yeah, good. Okay, Lanya.
She doesn't remember.
Yeah, of course she does.
Hang on, that's the
Um,
nerd Meta Knight ship. Is he on the ship?
Yeah, he's right. He's right here.
Does he still legally work for me?
When you employ him on occasion, yes. Do you have him currently employed?
I don't know. Let's err on the side of caution. Meta Knight, I've missed you!
And I have missed you many times from afar.
And your aim hasn't improved either.
Look, Sniper Knight is working real hard to get there.
I'm graffitiing the the S with the three. You draw the 3 lines and then 3 more lines, and you can.
Oh my god.
The weird S.
Cool
I'm
S.
doing that on the side of King Dedede's castle right now.
Incredible.
Like not magical, just like literally defacing the
just
side
there.
of your house with the cool S.
Cool ass, yeah.
I have no commentary to it. I think he's just marching
oh
onto
boy.
the ship. with more
Yeah, I don't
importance.
even think
Yeah.
I've noticed. I think y'all are gonna be like, wait, where's the kid? And then that's my vision is like completely distracted.
Axe Knight pulls
Somebody's
out the
gonna
keys.
have to physically pick me up. Yeah.
Axe Knight pulls out the keys to the halberd and jingles them in front of you to get your attention. Come on, we gotta go.
Okay.
And it works. Oh, this.
Do you guys know
Incredible.
Kirby? Kirby's my friend.
He is my greatest rival and opponent. Even better than
That
the short
seems-
one in the corner, listening to Linkin
You-
Park.
What if you? You should pick one that's not as strong.
Nah, I like strong.
For a Kirby strong? Your greatest rival?
Yeah.
Seems fake, but
It's
okay.
not.
Turns to
God.
Bandinity. Who's he? Who's that?
This is King Dedede. You
I didn't vote
Wait.
for him.
You don't vote for a king.
No, but you don't vote for a king. But yeah, no, you're right. And also, you're 8, so you are not legally allowed to vote.
I'm 8.5.
That you sure are, and you're doing great, and I'm proud of you.
Thanks, and just sits down like.
Right,
Are you okay, by the way,
crisscross.
Cassie?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
right. Where should we
Not
head
my
off
king.
to?
Hashtag not my king.
Right. Where should we head off to first to try and track down the pink puffball?
Well, I don't know. I guess we could go back to his place for clues.
He has a
That might be a good way to start. But what do you think? I'm just here. I mean, I'm here to be helpful, but I don't know what else I can really do.
In
I
a rare,
just needed to tell you.
That's all
in a
right.
rare. Go ahead.
That's all right. You're just the GM's POV character.
100%.
I've devoted some study to the Kerberini, and I've watched his migration patterns many times from the bushes. And I've composed a series of notes about him, detailing how he acts.
King DDD pulls out a piece of paper, and it's just a note that says he's a pink jerk.
He likes food.
He does like food. Is there like a food forest? He probably there.
He beats up on that
Drawing on the
tree
floor.
fellow a lot. At the start of every adventure for some reason. We could go ask the tree.
James Woods.
Bruce Dickinson.
Actual name of the tree guy.
What, Elijah Wood?
Whisper.
What, the Whispering Woods?
Whimsy Woods.
Whimsy Woods. That's cute. Well, yeah, I don't know if maybe I got really panicked this morning, so I didn't really check the house. But maybe there's clues at the house. I don't know. I'll go wherever you guys want to go. I'm here to be helpful.
If Wispy Woods knew where Kirby was, Wispy Woods would be unconscious already.
This is true. You're probably right.
Seems a good place as any to start. So I'll just input the coordinates for Kirby's place into the Halbert's computer.
I whisper to Axnite.
I'll make you a duke if you crash into his house.
My God.
Mate, this is my ship. I'm not crashing this into anywhere.
I'll make
Kerbikaze? Kerbikaze? Is that anything?
No.
No, very much not a thing here.
I'll make you a baron if you crash into his house.
Might be. I'm like now. I'm somehow like standing right next to DD. Also, like trying to convince you to just because it seems like it would be funny. I can fix your boat with with my paintbrush. Just try it. Maybe it might be fun.
I lean. I kind of just lean past DDD's frame and I look at Mennonite just to see what he's thinking.
Mennonite is staring at a wall. Unmoving. It's
He's
like, it's like when you're playing
I do
an
that all
early
the time.
2000s video game and they didn't have any idle animations yet, so he's just like...
I do that. I do that every day.
Right.
Who's that guy?
I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off now. Strap in. Kid, go limp again.
Kid, go limp again. Everybody gets on board.
Wee! Just like definitely getting brain damage.
And Axe Knight flies the halberd towards Kirby's little home.
All right. So the halberd flies off towards Kirby's home. It's just a cute little like dome. It's a very like dome-shaped home with like a round sort of arched door in the front, little round windows, and a chimney coming out the side. Yes, Mike.
Does it just look like Kirby?
Canonically, no, but for the sake of because it's fun, sure, it looks like Kirby. It's pink. It's got little like arms on the outside of it. It's like it looks like Kirby as if Kirby was like stuck in the ground.
Oh, they like gave him a house recently, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. It is. It's like a little hobbit hole almost.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's
How about-
charming green.
How about I paint eyes on it to make it look like Kirby?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure he would. He comes home and he would love that for sure. Okay.
He cares not for property. He is the god killer.
He is the god killer.
What do you?
Bandanity. Door.
You gotta pick the
Yeah.
lock. Don't worry, I'm the king. It's legal, and I punch the door down.
You'll pay for that, mate.
I'm the king. I technically own it. We're in a rural fiefdom.
Again, I didn't
Highness,
vote.
the door was
I didn't,
unlocked.
I didn't
Well, I
vote
didn't
for
vote
you
for you.
either.
Bandanity was
vote for
like
you.
doing that to the door of the halberd, not to the door of Kirby's place.
Oh,
But
then I've wrecked the
Like a
house.
Yeah,
cat
yeah,
in
yeah.
the back door.
the halberd door. Oh my god.
Thanks, Plant Jan has tipped us $10. Doing great, Cassie.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you very much.
appreciate it.
Rizman. Yeah.
Lauren, hello.
All right.
All
well,
right.
As the
Hi,
door
chat.
falls off of the halberd, you see Meta Knight on the ground already looking up at you.
Well, Bandanity like runs down the gangplank, but then sees you appear right in front of him, and he's just like, ah! And he falls backwards again. Rights himself back up, and then
You must
runs
expect
towards
the
Kirby.
unexpected, my friend. He helps him up.
Yeah. You're right.
And
Oh,
expect
thank you.
betrayal from those closest to you as he brings you
Oh.
slowly closer to his eyes.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And let's go.
Boy.
It's-
Expect
it's-
the unexpected.
It's at this point
Expect the
before
unexpected.
it's at this point before DDD starts to walk down the gangplank. Axe Knight just kind of stands beside him, but instead of summoning like a sharp axe, he summons like an Ibanez guitar and just holds it in front of DDD. You wrecked my ride again, mate. It's gonna be a sharp one.
I welcome the challenge. I don't fear you. I know the names of 3 dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs. Yeah, you see Adeline somehow has started drawing another cool S on the side of the boat.
Incredible.
Turns around. I love dinosaurs. What's your favorite?
Well, there's the mighty Tyrannosaurus, the powerful Stegosaurus,
Basic.
and the vasectomy.
What's that? What's the last one? I don't remember that one.
Take it again.
Is
Take it again.
is that like a pterodactyl? Is that like a pterodactyl?
Anyway, on to the
Pterodactyl.
Remember that
Oh
one?
my god.
Who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
She says to herself.
Okay. Oh god.
Meta Knight has been staring at this unblinkingly, and at the moment of the word vasectomy, there's one blink and he just turns and walks away. It's the
Oh
first
my
time
gosh.
any of you have seen him blink in this whole adventure.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I had a 7-hour
Identity.
shift yesterday, and all I did was write insane shit for King DDD to say. I got a full page of it.
I hope you include it with the Patreon notes. By the way, there are very detailed notes on this game that you can get for joining our Patreon. I hope you enjoy them. I worked really
Your,
hard on
your
them.
small peek behind the
It
curtain
includes
of
the
the
character
madness
sheets, yeah.
that is D20.
I just finished mine 40 minutes ago.
And it's great. You did a great job. Bandana D runs over the door. How's chat doing?
Yeah, how's chat doing?
Chat's doing pretty good. They're like
Good.
vasectomy, aka the Tyrannosaurus sex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex goes crazy, actually.
Nice.
Incredible. Gosh, chat's so smart. They're so funny.
Yeah.
Man.
No, it's
All right.
chat's always funnier than streamer. The first TikTok comment is what your caption should have been. The internet's just funnier than you. It's just how it goes.
Yeah,
True.
because it's 1,000 monkeys
100%.
operating 1,000 typewriters. Of course, you're going to be
Exactly.
smarter than one person.
Yeah, it turns out when you get a dozen people with one brain cell.
All sharing the
Into a-
brain cell. It
into a
goes
chat
wicked
room.
fast, like the Hadron Collider, and it comes up with good
Every
ideas.
once in a while, it rubs together like a defibrillator, and something funny happens.
Something
Yeah.
funny
No,
happens.
we're just kidding. We love you, chat. Give them money.
Thanks,
Give
Chat.
us
Love
money.
that.
I'm taking a fat paycheck off this. So
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
the RPG book PDFs you can stomach.
So he runs to the door. Bandana runs to the door. He opens the door. It's not locked. And
clearly. Yeah.
yeah. No, it's not. Yeah. Why would Kirby need to lock his door? It's fine.
I'm just gonna beeline in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk in as if I own the place.
All right. So yes. What do you guys do?
I critique Kirby's lack of defensive
I rob him.
abilities of his home.
That's fair.
It's
You
the only
know,
win I'm ever gonna get against little pig shit. I'm gonna rob his ass.
Why steal his left shoes?
I'm looking in his fridge or his pantry, and I'll casually ask, "What are we doing? Where's Kirby?"
We're looking for clues as to where Kirby is because he went missing this morning.
Kirby's missing? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll look under his bed for monsters. I'm gonna go look under his bed.
Okay. You look under his bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's like a ball under there and some crayons that got knocked under the bed. Kind of nothing else though.
I'm gonna take the crayons.
Yeah, sure. Okay, you take the crayons.
I found some crayons.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Those might have been the ones we were using for our drawings last night.
You want one?
I'm good. You could
okay.
probably have a Kirby's got lots of extras. I'm sure he'd be happy to give you some. The ones that you could keep those ones.
I fear those crayons.
I'll let you
may soon
choose.
see
I'll let
the
you choose
inside
whatever
of the
colors
child's
they are.
nose.
Let's say there's like 3 of them. What's it?
Okay,
Tom? What?
I'm gonna go.
I
I
fear those crayons may soon see the inside of that child's nose.
I'm
A
gonna
doomed fate worse than our
I'm
own.
I'm gonna put 5 donuts on that. That's a bet.
Well, I'm not stupid. It's like, and there's like, I'm holding a crayon like an inch from my nostril, and I slowly pull it back down.
Oh my gosh.
Had fate not intervened.
Crayons are for drawing, not for noses. I know that.
Where do you do?
I know that.
All right, Cassie. In the process of my robbing Kirby, do I find any evidence?
Let's say yeah. So here's what you find. Here's what you find as you're looking around. You're scrounging around Kirby's house. You find the bed is unmade, so there's just like the sheets are pulled off. The pillow's kind of like off to a kind of a slant. His little sleeping cap is just on there on the bed. So the bed's complete. Yeah, so you can steal a sleeping cap. He's gonna miss that. It'll make him sad, and I'm sure that brings you much joy.
He's my arch rival.
There is on the table. There are 2 notable things. There is a just like a quarter of a cake left, and it's like somehow like the cake slices have been very neatly cut, but there's just like the quarter, just like a quarter of a cake. And
Isn't
then
that not suspicious.
And then there is a just like a pile of crayon drawings, the ones that Kirby and Bandana D were drawing last night.
Anything interesting about the drawings?
Any cool S's?
There is there's just like a drawing of like Kirby and Waddle Dee with like a sun just like smiling down on them on like green grass, like you would imagine a small child would draw a picture of them and their best friend. There's a drawing of a cat with wings. And there's one drawing that is suspiciously kind of high detail. And Sam, if you could put that drawing up on the screen right now.
Oh no.
High detailed drawing from Kirby.
Oh. I think.
Did he discover
I think-
religion?
Adeline is gonna look at the drawing of. There's a drawing of Kirby and Waddle Dee, right, under the sun, having a good day.
There is that one, yeah.
Okay, Adeline's gonna hyperfixate on that one and treat it as if it's like a photograph and like, oh, they're fine. He's fine. Look, he's fine. He's right here.
Do you think that the Kirby in that image is the actual Kirby and he's just smaller?
No. Stupid.
I bet you can't.
Obviously
name 3
not.
Dinosaurs.
It's a clue that everything's fine. Obviously.
Well, he drew that one last night before we went to bed, so this one is... Wait a second. This one, and he points to the one with Kirby flying on a warp star in space towards a large purple floating crystal heart over top of pedestal, the one that you guys saw last. And he says, "That one, I didn't see him draw that one. Did he draw this one this morning? Maybe he drew this one this morning. He didn't draw this one last night."
Looks different.
Yeah. Yes, it does look
Looks
different.
too good.
Did you draw it?
No, I can't draw
I'm
that.
asking Alkaline
Oh,
Battery.
Adeline.
Did I draw it?
I'm
No.
asking you that. Are you sure? You are a
No,
little
I couldn't.
poop brain.
I couldn't do that.
Why not? You don't believe in yourself? I put a hand on her shoulder. I'm your king and I believe in you.
Like dejectedly, I didn't vote for you. Like it's no help at all. It doesn't.
I just need
somehow it makes
I just
it has,
need
somehow that makes me
Adeline.
believe in myself less.
Right, so it looks as though he left in a bit of a hurry because he left that piece of cake, and we know that he wouldn't leave a piece of cake lying around.
He eats everything whole.
Yeah, well, he's been trying to be very polite when he's eating with other people, and he will just kind of, he'll like cut things into small pieces and share and eat with utensils, which is really polite and nice of him when he's eating with other people, because he wants to make sure that he doesn't just inhale everything.
A true warrior uses all his strengths and does not cap himself merely to appease his underling.
Fighting the urge for King DDD to steal the cake and just shove it down his pants. But either way,
didn't think you were gonna say pants.
I'm surprised he's not like, oh, Kirby's gonna get this one. He just licks the cake. My diabolical plans know no end.
I am a tactical genius.
I seriously doubt you can even spell those words, mate.
Sure I can. T E T C L
No,
E
no,
I
you're on your own, mate. No,
That's white.
A
no,
N
no.
U S
No,
U
you got it.
S.
Mm.
Ooh, wah.
And
then it turns to look at you
So
both. Only
you're
a
so
fool
smart.
thinks he can fight a waterfall.
What were we spelling?
That's because you
Who
haven't
is
used
that?
enough dynamite.
at Waterfall.
You doing
does
okay
this-
there, Cassie? Are we close to
I'm
breaking
doing-
you?
I mean, I've
I
been
should note,
broken.
our goal beforehand was not to play the game. Our goal as players was to break Cassie. I made a lot of eye contact and said my goal was to get 3 drops of pee out of her.
Okay.
Oh,
We have
didn't
we
he
have
show
a
use those
we have a
for us?
vial. We have a pee vial
We do.
yeah.
that you can get if you pledge $50 or more on Patreon. This is why you
is it
can't take
Cassie
me
that we're
anywhere.
doing this
You
for?
brought up pee like it's not on me.
We're not doing that. No,
We're not doing that.
You're
I'm
improv.
doing that. Please, no, don't.
I like
donate
that-
$50 to get pee. That's not happening.
Hang on, we will get you for $50.
Unless-
you
no.
will get a liquid from us, but there'll be no guarantee of what it is. And from
That
whomst
sounds like
in
the D20
cast-
way.
And
This
from
is- this
whomst
is
in the
Kir-
cast
this is
it was
Kirby.
produced.
This is the Kirby series, not the Biohazard series.
All right.
That's for a
Do we
different time,
Cassie?
maybe.
Do we recognize this heart that Kirby's in front of?
There is one person among you who might actually recognize what that is. And that person is Meta Knight. Specifically because Meta Knight might have read a book with this very item in it.
All right, Edgelord McPunk, tell us what you know.
All right, Cass, how would you like me to determine if I remember this? Or do I just know it offhand?
We haven't rolled anything yet. You could do a roll for it.
Then as a heroic adventurer and a good soldier, I must use all the weapons at my arsenal. The first and foremost, my advantageous brain.
I will stare at the drawing and plunder into the depths of my mind palace and scour its libraries in a forensic battle with a sword drawn, slashing at the bookcases as they come, worthing my way through useless knowledge to find this one piece of information.
Like, Smash cuts to you back in real, like you're in your mind palace. And Smash cuts to us looking at you, and you're like just fucking drooling an inch from the fucking paper.
Yeah, no. To you guys, it's just him holding this piece of paper. To him, it's like that scene of Lancelot from Monty Python, where he's just barging into the party, killing and slashing anything in his path.
I'm dabbing away the drool from the drool you're producing.
I'm holding
I'm standing behind you, like
Little handkerchief.
uncomfortably close to your ear. What's it saying? What's it saying?
No,
Okay.
I know his brain's working. I can smell the sandalwood.
Great. Wonderful. All right, Tom, you're rolling?
Yeah,
I can see it in the roll 20.
that's a +3, right?
You
That's R, not roll, right?
Yeah, /R.
Well, you also /R, not roll /.
You're so close.
Maybe,
Slash. Oh my god, it's stupid work.
I think I would have sidled over to the cake and am stealthily eating it with my bare hands.
Unrecognized command.
Yeah.
Tom /R space
Whose
4DF
birthday?
+3.
Space.
What approach are you using for this, by the way?
Oh right, there's an actual game here.
All right.
I'm using heroic.
I love
I
it.
am being the most heroic man I can in my mind palace.
Absolutely. 100%. That's a great, yep. You are definitely heroically running through your mind palace. And you remember, word for word, there is a passage in a book called the Book of Legend that says this. Jamba hearts are mysterious and powerful crystal artifacts that are said to react to the energy being fed into them. Legend tells of the ancients who discovered a Jamba heart that produced a terrible, corrupting darkness. 4 heroes of yore sealed that Jamba heart away using their 4 spears of the heart, thus preventing whatever terrifying calamity the Jamba heart might have been capable of.
I will repeat that verbatim back to everybody.
You also know from that passage that the Jamba hearts are located literally in a place called another dimension. It's somewhere in space.
You have a spaceship to get to it?
The halberd can go into space, mate.
Meta Knight will go by the door, and he will go, "We must venture into a place known as another dimension." And he points in a grand gesture out. Everyone looks out the door, and he's on the ship. We go!
Who's that guy?
He's your father.
Really?
Yeah, sure, why not?
My mom said I was adopted.
Yeah, by him.
Did we finally get you, Ben?
Just the fundamental misunderstanding of why adoption would have anything to do with it. Like, my mom said I was adopted, so it means I don't have a dad. Are you my dad?
Are you my dad?
Oh, Cassie, but before we leave Kirby's place, Axe Knight walks back in and he notices a pinup poster of Queen Alana from the Palace of Power with an autograph saying to Kirby, love and kisses, Queen Alana, and he just steals that and just rolls it up and just walks back outside.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's perfect.
Can King DDD, as we leave, be a petty bitch and just knock over a table?
Oh yeah, 100%. You knock over the table, the all of the rest of the crayon drawings, scatter onto the floor with the crayons. The cake smashes onto the ground as well. Whatever Adeline did not eat with her bare hands, just whatever's left over.
Take that, you little bastard.
Bandanity is a little bit shocked and sad, but just kind of like sadly closes the door behind everybody, like behind his king.
Finally, I have defeated the Kirby by the best word in the world, default. If I invoke squatter's rights and stay here for 1.5 years, I'll own his home. It's how I became king.
Squatter's rights. He became king by squatting.
That checks out. That checks out.
That tracks, honestly.
I win by DD default.
Incredible. Okay. So everybody's outside Kirby's house, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Bandanity speaks up. So you're going to space. You gotta go to space?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here. He gives the crayon drawing to. I guess he looks to Axe Knight, and he's gonna give it to Axe Knight. It's like,
yes, the most responsible member of our party.
I mean, short of a map, I suppose. This'll do. Thanks, Bandanity.
Your Highness. I will keep an eye on the castle and the kingdom while you are gone. And he gives a little salute, and he goes, "Wanya."
Do you want us to drop you?
Kill anyone that resists you.
Yes, sir.
Good.
You got it.
Do you want us to drop you back off on the way?
No, he needs the exercise.
Okay. Yeah, I can. It's good. It's cool. Actually, I mean, yeah. No, it's fine. I'm gonna go and just make sure everybody in town is doing good on the way over to the castle. Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll be. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Your Highness, for the lesson. Yes. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. So.
Bye, Bandanity.
Bye. Be safe.
Who was that?
I'll see you soon.
Your mother.
Mom?
Yeah.
You're a monster.
Okay. So, what do you guys do next?
Well, the halberd can go to space, right?
Yes, it can. It is capable of spaceflight.
Okay.
All right.
So here's the thing.
Logically, be an astronaut.
Logically, Kirby had to see this heart from wherever he was, so it has to be within visual range from space.
Sure.
So why don't we just go up to space and see if there's anything on fire?
That's probably a good place to start.
Yeah.
Now, seriously, everyone, strap in for this, because we need to hit escape velocity in order to be able to escape Planet Popstar's gravity.
Whoa, wait, what happened? All right, hang on. Whoa. Okay, we got a bunch of subs.
We did?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Thank you.
Yo, Colin DeLorean.
Yeah, Colin DeLorean just gifted 6 subs.
Thank you very much,
Whoa!
Colin DeLorean.
Thanks, Colin.
Yeah, I was one of them. Thank you.
Very kind.
Nice.
Exceptionally kind.
All right.
So
Thank
are
you,
we
based
strapping up?
Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what?
So, the halberd,
What are you doing, Ben?
Dude, I'm drawing a cool
vibing.
S.
It's
Yes.
the space dance. It's the dance you do in space.
It's the dance you
Nah,
do
y'all aren't ready for
in
whatever these
space.
crayons are gonna do.
Yeah, they're gonna be
I have-
awesome.
I have crayons now.
Yeah. Did you say? Sorry. What did you say? What colors they were? I don't know if that's important. but-
Green, red, and blue.
Nice. Good colors.
yeah.
All right. Sweet.
Axe Knight pulls out an 8-track and puts it into the 8-track player next to his console, and Spaceship Superstar starts playing as he converts the halberd for space flight, and then launches into space.
All right. Cool. So, you're flying through space, or you're flying, I guess, through the air, out of the atmosphere of Popstar.
Mhm.
I need to give me a second, pull out my notes for this next session.
Okay.
Notes that
that's
you
great.
can get from being on our Patreon.
The implications of you having an 8-track tape. That was like the 60s.
Yeah.
So.
Is
Okay.
the clearest form of recording a borrowing record? I'm not having my records out here.
Yeah. Get space weevils.
I prefer
Alright.
digital.
Yeah, but you
I
gotta
get
worry
like an
about-
iPod shuffle.
Yeah, but you got to worry about digital things rising up and trying to kill you or make a robot
Yeah.
copy or possessing you.
Yeah, Axe Knight's a purist, so that's why he's got an 8-track player.
That checks out. That checks out.
Yeah, it does check out.
All right. You shoot off into the air through the atmosphere, out of Popstar. And you four are now flying together through the unending void of space. In the inky blackness, you feel a strange sensation, like you're being embraced, or maybe swallowed up. You're unsure which. Either way, you know truly that here, among the stars and space dust, in the infinite darkness, you feel minuscule, imperceptible, as nothing. And you don't really see what it is you're looking for. You shot out into space looking for sort of like, as DDD said, just kind of like something on fire in space. And I mean, space is so huge. You don't see it.
Declare myself king of space.
None of us are voting for you for that, mate.
Look how much
I'm assuming there's
territory.
gravity. There's like magical gravity on the halberd, right? Everybody's standing on the ground.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah.
I've already got the gravity generator going.
Okay. By sheer just not understanding that concept, I think that Adeline would be floating in 0 G's because until she realizes that there's gravity, so she's kind of just doing this. But can I paint like a telescope or something?
Sure.
But how would I I guess I could paint the telescope and then like roll for whether or not it works or something. I don't know. I like rolling in games.
Yeah, no, there's been a lot
Or
of
I can
like
just-
not Mike, okay. So, just as another side note real quick, gang, I'm not really all that familiar chat with Fate Accelerated. It was the easiest system to adapt this in. So there's going to be definitely some rules checks with Mike, who is way more familiar with
What you're
Fate.
trying to do is create an advantage when creating or discovering an aspect. In this case, you're creating the aspect of a telescope so that we can find things. What approach do you want to use to do that?
I would say I would be using the let's say soft.
Okay. What's your
The
modifier for
soft
that?
approach. +2.
You
So
roll
I'm
4 fate dice with a +2. You have to get it at the difficulty that Cassie sets it at.
So
What is that difficulty, Cassie?
For Adeline using a soft approach, I would say for me, soft would be like finesse. She's trying to put in as much care and detail into this as possible.
Yeah, so just you have to set difficulty.
Like concentrating.
Yeah, that would have been like a 1. It would be pretty easy.
All right.
Except to just type that without the quotation marks.
Oh, perfect. So it's they're 4DF. Okay.
Yeah, F stands for fate. Fate
Oh,
dice.
cool. +2. Okay, I get it now. Wow, this is really
plus,
easy.
Whatever your
Soft.
whatever
I
your
have fair.
soft is.
I have +2 to soft and
that's
cheerful.
a +2 to your soft. Yes. Okay.
So 2.
Yeah.
So that is a mild success. You create or discover the aspect and get 1 free use of it, giving you an automatic +2 to that aspect. We now permanently have that telescope.
Okay. But it's like bolted to the ground and it's pointed directly at a wall, so I have to like make a peephole for it. I have to like make a window for it.
Sure.
Sure.
It's sealed. It's glass. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
Yeah. You're good. You're fine.
I'm gonna. Somebody else is gonna have to look through it. Like Adeline's gonna look through it and like has already forgotten what we're looking for, and it's just like, wow.
All right. As the king, I'll use it. So create an advantage on an aspect you already know about. So I'm going to create an advantage on an aspect I already know about, the aspect being the telescope. And I will use my... What fucking approach works for this? My hungry approach. I'm hungry for new lands to conquer as king of space.
Hungry for knowledge.
No, I like that. You're
All
you're going with an imperialist vibe.
Yeah.
I am the colonialist problem in space. What was the
He
difficulty,
does
Cassie?
consume.
Sorry. Remind me. I got a little lost in the sauce there for a second. What is you're trying to overcome again?
I'm not trying to overcome. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're trying to. Use the
advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, create advantage, which would be us
To-
navigating to where we're going.
Right, to be able to see where you're going.
getting
Okay.
to-
Let's call that. I didn't look at the number. Let's call that. Let's call that a 2.
Okay. I've beaten it by 2. I generate 1
Okay.
free invocation on the aspect. So I now have the advantage of knowing where we're going. Where are we going?
Okay. So
Those are all very good questions that need to be
they're all
DD
very good
decided on.
questions.
You might say I'm DD decisive.
I feel like I will remember that guy. Just squinting at DDD
Okay.
again.
I'm scared of being in space. I once beat a statue with a no DQ staring match.
Can I
Right,
break
so-
for DD? Go ahead, Cassie. Sorry.
All right. So you see, you're using the telescope, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah.
That was just made. Yeah, okay. You see out in the distance, a little red planetoid with, there looks to be some kind of clash going on there. But you're not really sure, you can't really see clearly what's going on that little planetoid. What you do see pretty clearly, yeah, maybe. What you do see is a small figure approaching the ship. And as it gets closer and closer, you hear, oh!
I immediately go, Axe Knight, your king needs your aid.
I look over at Meta Knight. Go. What did he say?
He said something about being a band-aid.
No, this one's real this time.
I look. It's like I hop over. I look through the telescope. Like, how is that coming at us?
I don't know. Maybe you should pilot us away from it.
Yeah. All right. Strap in. It's time for some evasive maneuvers.
And as you say that, the figure approaches close enough and gets right up to the little porthole that Adelaine had created. He's like, "Boo!"
Well, too late.
And he suddenly disappears and reappears inside the ship. And what you see is a little guy. He's purple. He's got big shiny eyes and a jester hat.
Oh,
and
no.
Sam,
This
could you show
asshole.
the photo of Marks?
Oh, it's fucking Marks? Oh, this guy's an asshole.
Love his politics, though.
Has DDD met Marks?
That's a good point. Do
Canonically,
any
I
of
don't
us know
think
him?
so.
Oh, hi, Marks.
Oh, hi, Marks.
Actually, that's a fair point. Canonically, do any of us know this guy?
No, canonically,
Yeah, I don't-
technically,
I-
we're not counting like star allies as really like a
'cause
everybody's
it's
met
kind
each
of
other
a-
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's an axe.
He is not. Hey, how's it going? What are you? I don't see people come out here at space very often. What are you doing out here?
Who are you and
He's
why
just
do
kind
you
of like
threaten
dancing
my
and jingling
empire?
around.
Now, see, that looks like a king. I'd vote for that guy.
I don't appreciate you, woman.
A king. Well, that's exciting.
Are you a king? Are you president?
I mean, I could be the king of the jesters, and he like jingles his little hat.
You there, jester clown man! Tell us your name and why you've come to vex us.
Well, my name is Marks, and I'm just here because I kind of go wherever I want, just wherever I feel like at the time. And he kind of like teleports around a little bit, just harmlessly, just kind of like being a little goof.
Okay. Would you like some
Marks
cake?
confirmed not in my backstory.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Nowhere near Kirby 64.
No. Well, what are you doing out here?
We're looking for a friend. He's lost.
We are hunting
Looking
the
for a
one
friend.
known as Kirby.
Kirby. Oh. Yeah, I know Kirby.
I know Kirby. You know Kirby?
Yeah, I know Kirby.
Kirby's my friend.
He's kind of a pest,
Yeah, he is.
but he's cool, I guess.
He
He
is.
like if he could, it's almost as if like his little like jester like hat flops do a thing where it looks like they're like as if he's folding his arms, but he doesn't have any arms. So he like folds his little jester hat flops.
Are his
Yeah.
arms up in his head? In that jester hat?
What's that?
Nothing. So, jester man, you
Yeah.
detest the Kirby as I do. Perhaps we should join forces and slay him.
Oh well, I mean I tried that once. It didn't go very well.
What's
I kind of
slay
just like
mean?
don't bother him anymore. Oh, you know, like do a murder.
Yeah.
What's murder mean?
Anyway, yeah.
Take your opponent's life in
Kirby's-
the field of battle, or for small change.
He's way too strong for me. I can't take him. But
Kirby
I
is
mean,
strong.
what's he doing out in space? Don't you
Well-
guys normally have your shiny little planet to be on with all your green grass and your cakes and stuff?
Would you like cake?
Well,
Do you have cake?
Yeah. I reach out down my pants and pull out the ruined cake.
Oh,
I stole it from Kirby, so it's technically a victory.
dang. You would let
I
me
don't-
take this from you? That's too nice.
As a king, I bestow it upon you.
Wow.
I'm
Thank
the
you.
space king now.
And you see him, like,
Nah.
split in half, like vertically and then horizontally, create a small black hole, and then suck the cake in, and then he comes back together.
That's concerning.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So wait, why is it? So why is he in space? Why are you in what? Why is he in space?
We
it's,
seek
at,
a legendary item.
it's at this point where I pull out the drawing of Kirby on his warp star heading towards the art in space.
We found
Aw.
a photo.
We found a What's a photo?
We found a photo.
Is
You
that
know,
what
like
this
a
is?
Picture. Yeah, it's
Okay,
It is an
cool.
artistic representation of Kirby's truth. We suspect this is his
oh.
truth, that he was seeking this,
And I draw my sword and I point directly at the heart.
Huh. Hmm. That looks like that looks like something important and like Well, I don't know anything about that, but those two little windbags probably do. And he points out the window towards that like little red planetoid where there happens to be a clash on that planet. I don't know if they'll talk to you though. They seem like they're really busy fighting right now. Not that I would know anything about that or anything. They do it a lot. Not that I know anything about that or
What are
anything.
they fighting about?
You may leave
don't
now,
know.
our clueless friend. Combat awaits.
Alrighty. Well, good luck. And he disappears out of your ship and he's just gone. All you hear is like in the distance, just kind of like distant, mischievous cackling.
Fucking hate Marks.
Who's that guy?
Your uncle.
Uncle?
Yeah.
I'm learning so much about myself.
Proud of you. As your king, I support your growth.
I didn't vote.
Come, my axe friend. Set a course for the red planet so that it might bathe in the blood of our opponents.
Jeez.
Can I paint another cake?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna hungrily paint a cake.
Sure, roll for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it a. We'll call
yeah,
it
here.
a base like we'll call it like a base 2, and if you roll like super hard, then that'll determine how detailed and actually
always-
delicious it is.
It's always 4 DF.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then for hungry.
Plus
it's
whatever your bonus for hunger.
hungry, literally.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you make a pretty like you painted it and then it just came to life and there's just a sweet little strawberry shortcake. There's just like a strawberry on top with nice like whipped cream sort of icing on top. It looks lovely.
I'm just gonna smile and look back at everyone like, there's cake. Who wants cake?
I'm a little busy at the moment, but I'll take a slice here in a little bit as I input the approach vector for the little red planetoid, and I start piloting the chip towards the little red planetoid.
Sugar
ate
is
it
for the
already.
weak-minded and fools.
I
I
plan to
eated it all already.
I plan to flag it to claim it as mine.
You have a tummy ache.
My stomach hurt.
Your tummy hurt.
Just starts floating again for some reason.
It's the bizarre child who just defies like logic.
You're a weird little
Yeah.
guy, you know that?
All right. So you've made a course for the little red planetoid, yes?
Yeah, and I'm piloting the halberd towards it.
All right. So you pilot towards the little red planetoid. You land, and there you see. Strangely enough, like, imagine the sun and the moon, but they're very small, just smaller than you would expect, like 7 feet in diameter each. Like, still big for, you know, bigger than, definitely bigger than, you know, Kirby and Friends, but small for a sun and moon. And Sam, if you haven't already, show on screen Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright.
Yes.
I know those guys. My dog is. I'll be back.
All good.
All right.
Yep. We're gonna just do we just take a second?
We can hypothesize. Didn't these guys used to work for me?
No.
Yeah, they did. Kirby's Adventure. I gave them a piece of the Star Rod.
Oh.
Yeah, they worked for me. I remember.
Sure.
I played that game for a year.
Wow, I can't believe we get to argue canon with the god of this universe. This is great. And we're winning!
Shine bright! It's your king!
So Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, by the way, Mr. Shine is the moon and Mr. Bright is the sun. So as we don't get too confused, I will definitely get confused, I will tell you that much. They are engaged in fisticuffs. Yeah.
Cassie, I'm gonna wait until DDD's hoarse from trying to scream at Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright before I open the hailing frequencies, so that way you can actually talk to them.
Yeah, like if we yell at them, do they not hear us?
Space.
Yeah, that's incredible. I love that.
You just see DDD outside the porthole trying to flail them down. Just going.
Yeah, they don't notice. They don't take any notice of you at all. Like they're trying to punch each other out.
It's at that point.
What's the only thing?
It's at that point where I finish laughing and then I open the hailing frequencies for him.
You dumb bastards!
It's like mid sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he opens up the frequency mid sentence, and what does it sound like?
You dumb bastards! It's your king. You work for me.
Did he say that?
They are. Do you want a roll? Do you want a roll to overcome?
Sure.
They are very engaged in what they're doing. I'm gonna call that. We'll do. We'll make that a moderate. What's a That's what? Is that 2 or 3?
I think it's.
Make it a 3.
Okay. Well, this would be.
It's a 3. We'll do a 3.
King DDD's friendly, which isn't very good.
Okay.
But I'm gonna spend a fate point
I have
to evoke
thoughts.
his aspect. I am the king, not you.
Okay.
Okay.
Which will give me a +2 to my roll.
Mhm.
So it should be 1. Nope. So if I fail my overcome,
Yeah.
I fail or I succeed at a serious cost.
A reroll had 2 rerolls have.
Oh.
Really?
Go for it.
All right. Okay, let's give it a go.
Give it a go.
Let's see if I can beat my curse.
Okay.
I just tied.
Hey!
You tied.
Is success at a minor cost.
Okay.
Is
So-
dignity? Well, I don't know if we can lose any more
Yeah.
of that.
So they hear you, but partway through what you're saying, your voice cracks and it's embarrassing.
Damn it.
So they stop for a moment.
Did it work?
I don't know.
And they turn to you. And they say, DDD, what are you, can't you see we're busy with something? It's like, yes, you're very rude for intruding. Don't you see we're engaging in a duel?
I'm your king. You obey me until your contract expires, which, as I recall, I never put an expiration date on.
You're king of all the planets?
I'm their king.
How many planets?
I'm gonna say more than 5.
Now see here.
Everyone's shaking their head. Just look over.
You blowhard. You are no king of ours. You just gave us a contract.
I didn't
And
vote for
actually,
you.
if you look at the small print right here, you did put a date, and that date has been over for years. Now, if you'll excuse us, and they go back to punching each other.
Fighting. Adeline has an idea.
I snatched the microphone. From
Go ahead.
Okay, go. No, go ahead.
Adeline first.
Well,
Adeline
no,
first.
you do your line because I have an idea for a collab moment to get them to stop fighting.
Sure.
I snatched the microphone from DDD and I go, right, listen, we're looking for Kirby. If you could just point us in the right direction, we'll leave and we won't bother you anymore.
They hear the name Kirby, and they stop for a moment, and they turn to look at you. Kirby,
Yeah, hi.
is something wrong?
Yeah, hi, X Knight. Yeah, he's apparently going missing, And the last that we saw was an image of this. And I just put the image up against the portal. That was the last drawing we saw of him, and we've just come out to space to try and find him.
The both of them.
Jenga heart.
You put it up against the porthole so they can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they're quite large, so they really have to try and it's very hard to see. Is there any way you can make this larger?
Yeah, hold on a second.
I can. I can probably do that.
Small child, if you believe hard enough, you can breathe in space.
Can
you
I
do
just
not know its dangers, so it cannot hurt
Okay,
you.
no, I will say this. This is magical Kirby space, and you are freely able to breathe.
Yeah,
It's
everyone
okay.
can. Magical Kirby space, but I mean, I am the only human. I just
Yeah.
no, I hold my
literally have
breath.
cutscenes of your character flying
Yeah.
through space.
You do not know its dangers, therefore they cannot hurt you. Your ignorance is your shield.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking I could try to paint my first idea was it's the sun and the moon. How do you defeat the sun and the moon? With a cloud, right? You put them behind a cloud. That was my idea. We draw a cloud and then DD can blow it up. But if they're not fighting anymore, we don't need to stop them from fighting. I could just paint a bigger, shittier version of the drawing, and just kind of just magically make a bigger one. But it's definitely doesn't look as good.
Okay. Do you want to? I'm gonna. We'll make you roll for that.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do this.
Would anybody like to assist Adeline in any way?
Actually, yeah, because of the conversation that I'm having with them, I'm going to use cheerful. I'm going to roll using cheerful on this just to better communicate what we're asking.
Sure.
I think I would go friendly for this.
Sure.
Because we're all friends here.
Okay.
So I'm going to friendlily.
I didn't help.
Try to recreate this.
Okay.
It's all right.
I think if you're trying to just essentially make a larger a blow up the
just a representation of the thing that's in it that he's after.
I would put that at a. I'm not looking at the thing you just rolled. We're gonna call that a 2. And you met it.
Meets it.
Yeah. It is definitely a little scrungly, but it gets the idea across. It's in space. Kirby is Kirby's looking a little bit, a little.
There's a really good cool S.
Yeah. Really, there's yeah.
He is heading to another dimension. The place, not an actual another dimension.
Yeah, I mean, you capture for the most part just a big purple heart in space. And it's they're a little bit unsure. They're looking at it and they're like, is that a Jamba heart? No. Seems to be. Yes. Quite right. I think that is supposed to be a Jamba heart.
You like it?
Yes.
Do you want to buy it?
It's very good. We do not have any money. We are celestial beings in the sky, and we do not use currency.
That's why they were so easy to hire that time.
You shut your mouth.
Never!
Please, O titans of space, grant us this knowledge so that we might pass through your gaze.
Is there money?
Yes. Not really, actually, now that I think about it, right? There's no, best I can think of is in,
I'm gonna persuade them. If nothing
maybe
else,
the stars
please help
that lie
us,
around.
so that we might be rid of King DDD sooner in our adventure and from your doorstep.
Yeah, what's the approach you'd like to use for that?
I'm gonna go heroic because I'm trying to make a noble sacrifice.
Yes, but I'm your sacrifice.
Yeah,
Did I stutter?
All you gotta do is beat a 1. They feel for you. All you gotta do is beat a 1.
That's
Yeah, easy. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright look at each other and then look at you, Meta Knight, and just kind of like do it's like, yes, we have an understanding among one another. We understand. It's like, yes, very well. We cannot take you there ourselves because we don't know what exactly would happen if we happen to get corrupted by a Jambahart. That's no good. We do not want that. But we could certainly light you a path through the way. So why don't we do that, chaps? Yes. And the two of them raise their hands up in the air, and with a bright light, stars, just little stars, thousands of them, alight out of their hands and create a path through space for you to follow.
Wow.
This path will take you to the Divine Terminus, which is the last known location for the one of the Jambaharts. That's probably what you're looking for. So best of luck to you, and give Kirby our best. We hope the little chap isn't too hurt, but he's a strong lad. He should be okay, right?
Well, that's what we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna go check out. Thank you very much for this. Please enjoy your continued Donnybrook, and
Yes, thank you.
We'll get out of your celestial bodies.
Well, safe travels to you. Yes, have safe flight, and don't get roughed up too bad, eh?
You have nothing.
Why
to
are you
fear.
guys fighting?
Well,
Something to do.
this one over here gave me spoiled milk for my tea. It's like, spoiled milk? I would never. It's like... And then they think about Marx. And Marx has had a habit of just playing a bunch of little pranks on them.
Mm.
And they start to just kind of kerfuffle between each other, just talking about Marx and walking away.
Harumph, harumph, harumph.
Harumph.
Yeah.
I closed the hailing frequencies on the halberd at that point.
Onwards, my friends. Our adventure comes to its climax.
Following the trail.
All right.
Patriots and
Oh.
subjects. Adventure is in the air, and my new space domain will be brought back to peace. I thank you all for everything that you've given me, so that I may rule over all of you.
Oh my gosh.
At which point the giant head of the King of the Cosmos goes, "The fuck you say?"
I don't acknowledge your fiefdom, sir. You can't scare me. I can read.
Barely.
Doubt it.
Okay. So,
On
on the
Star
halberd,
Road.
you shoot off.
Yep.
Down the path laid out. You arrive at the location shown to you by the path laid out by Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright.
Yep.
It is an enormous black disc, glassy and reflective, with a mirror-like shine that reflects the sparkling nebulae above and around you. This is it, the Divine Terminus. You see the pedestal, like the one depicted in the crayon drawing left behind by Kirby. But the Jambahart is nowhere to be seen. You see Kirby, barely standing on the disc. He is bruised and exhausted, but not ready to give up. He turns around and looks to see you, his dear friends, and though he is weary, a sparkle returns to his eyes. But you also see the creature that Kirby was engaged in combat with before you arrived. A gargantuan, shadowy humanoid figure with massive rippling muscles, wearing a collar of dark feathers, glowing purple runes wrap around its torso, ornate gold and dark metal armor protecting its forearms and legs. The being towers over you, standing at least 15, 20, 25 feet tall. The closer you approach it, the more you think you may have undershot that number. While Kirby is struggling to stand, this monstrous entity stands tall, imposing, and seemingly completely unscathed. It gazes towards you silently, wearing a somewhat heart-shaped mask of yellow with a single unblinking eye in the center. It seems a little bit out of place. Either way, it raises its massive arms into the air, preparing to strike the ground.
So
And it
we're
attacks
fighting
you.
Majora's Mask.
Can you please, Sam, show the photo of Void Termina?
She already did.
Lovely, thank you. I'm not looking at the stream, so I can't tell what's happening. How's everybody
I
doing?
still
How's the
stand
chat
by
doing?
Majora's Mask.
Yeah. No, I understand.
We got 3,000 bits from Colin DeLorean. Hey, King
Woo!
King DDD. Hey, freak show. You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes of playtime.
Oh, I have my own. Do you guys want King DDD's lines for this?
Yeah.
Listen here, you giant bastard. I am a certified doula and a mortician. It means I have the power over life and death.
It's at this point where I turn the hailing frequencies back on.
I'm gonna drop you somewhere south of hell and north of Detroit. I can smell your fear. You're afraid of me? Bagels.
Where's Detroit? You're in Kirby. All right.
Become human.
This thing is rearing up to attack you.
Let's fight
What
it
do
back.
you
What's our initiative, Cassie?
do? Yep.
There? Are we like on a surface now? Or are we like out in the open?
Well, so are we assuming that you guys disembarked? What happened?
I'm gonna run out and fight it. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I can open the gangplank for people to go head out. I'm still gonna pilot the ship, and as everybody's getting ready to leave, I lean over to Meta and go, "You give me the signal, and I'll hit it with the secret weapon."
Understood, mi amigo. Hand on shoulder. Tonight, we shall taste its blood.
Maybe you will. I don't like blood.
Okay.
Fine. We taste victory.
Mike.
Be like that.
Better.
I tasted blood one time when my tooth fell out.
Can I roll
Hey, Kirby! Is that Kirby? Kirby!
Can I roll hungry to figure out what my initiative order is?
Yeah. Let's
We all just roll hungry.
cool. Roll yeah, I guess whatever it is you think would be your initiative thing. Initiative order. Okay, we got tie. Oh. Okay, yep.
I should have saved that for an attack.
Fucking Meta Knight.
I'm gonna go heroic on this one, which is not good.
Yeah. Great.
It's a +1. So initiative is still 40F?
It's always 40F plus whatever the bonus is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, wow, we got some threes. Okay. So it's gonna be Tom first, then I'm gonna give that to Mike for his higher bonus, and then I'm gonna ask for Byron and Ben to just roll off. Or decide between the two of you. You could just decide between the two of you who goes first.
Just re-roll it? I can re-roll it.
Sure.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. There we go.
Okay.
Ben's
So it's going to be
Kirby's my friend, so.
yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be Meta Knight,
Did you know that
then
Kirby's my friend?
DDD. Kirby looks over and sees Adeline and smiles real big. Even he's like a little bruised, but he's happy
Adeline
to see
has
you.
not figured out that anyone is in danger.
Oh boy. Oh
She's
boy.
just
Here we
happy to
go.
see Kirby. She's like, mission accomplished. We found him.
None of us thought you had a clear picture of the situation, Adelaide.
I mean, that's not even roleplay. I genuinely just can't. My brain doesn't work. So
Yeah.
famously, the number of times, not to derail, but the number of times that I've been in a D&D game and like halfway through a very important scene, I'm like, I say something and people are like, that's not what the room is laid out like at all. And no one is standing there. And like, we're on a ladder. What are you talking about? Like my brain has no virtual spatial awareness. So yeah, perfect for Adelaide. It's just roleplay.
Incredible. I love it.
Adeline, whatever.
one of those two. I think it's Adeline, but
I think Adeline is correct.
yeah. Okay. So all right, Mike, just to check in with you rules wise.
Yeah.
For setting up a combat, I've got his big scary stat block here.
Yeah.
But if I have like environmental aspects, do I give those up just at the beginning, or do people have to look for them? How does that work?
Are the environmental aspects visible in a way that we can see them?
Yeah.
Then we don't have to discover them. You just have to describe what's there in the scene.
Yeah. Okay. So, what you have is, you're on, just a massive, round, black, shiny disc in space. The pedestal is there that the John Bahart would have been on, but it's empty. And Kirby is there, but he's injured. And you have the halberd; it is there. So those are kind of the aspects that you've got sort of access to.
Can I try to paint like a Maxim tomato or something and have DDD like suck it in and shoot it over to Kirby? Help him out a little bit? Maybe not a Maxim tomato. That's pretty excessive.
Well, you can try. I think I'm just going to set that pretty high.
I would assume so. It'd be a cool
Yeah.
combo, though.
It
Hey,
would be a
Dad.
really cool combo.
You're my dad now, by the way. I've decided. Who did you say my dad was earlier?
Correct.
You lied about my dad and my mom and my uncle.
Yeah, I just don't keep track of the king.
Yeah.
Said it was
Was it-
me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna look at DDD, misremembering, and call DDD dad.
Your dad.
Yes, my disappointment
Incredible.
of a child.
I love it.
I feel like I noticed that Kirby's injured. Kirby needs help, and I'm gonna like try to paint some sort of healing item, maybe just cake or a Maxim tomato or something. I'm assuming I
okay.
remember that you can shoot things and suck things in like Kirby because we did save the world that one time.
That is an accurate memory of your king's incredible powers.
I'm
I'm not proud of you, my child. But
I
you
didn't
finally
vote for
hit the
you.
bar.
I didn't vote for you, Dad.
How do you spell Maxim? I'm drawing a W on it. We have to flip it over.
It's just a freaking Wario tomato.
It's a tomato with a W on it.
It only
Okay,
replenishes your wah.
This is definitely me attempting heroics, so that'll put me at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I'll try it.
I'm gonna say for
combo
like a perfect Maxim tomato that's gonna be a 4.
Okay. My heroic is +1, so
Chance.
that's not good.
Okay.
It's not even a
You-
W.
No, that's not great.
Yeah.
It's an L. It's not a W. It's an L.
It's an L.
It's a tomato with an L on it.
There was.
So he was trying to
The
create an
Luigi tomato.
advantage in this case.
We do have a reroll.
Waximum potato.
Waximum potato. Sorry, Sam.
It's actually a fruit, not a vegetable.
We do have a reroll still.
You can re-roll that, Ben,
Okay.
if you want.
Yeah, sure. I just want to help Kirby out. That's all.
Okay. Great. Oh no!
Now it's a waximum potato.
So in the event of a
Son
fail,
of a man.
not only does he not create or discover, but our opponent gets a free invocation.
Great.
Of one of the aspects they have.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
We have been gifted another reroll and a normal success for the players.
Okay.
This person clearly has unlimited channel points.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I like to sit here and just hold on to them
I
for emergencies.
don't know. Okay, I'll reroll, but only if y'all want me to, because I kind of like the crit fail.
Yeah, let's just go with it.
The crit fail is pretty fun.
We'll let it ride. We'll let
We'll
the
make it
fail
work.
ride, and then
Yeah.
like I sent him a very disappointing potato.
Yeah. I think it gets sent over to Kirby and he eats it and it honestly isn't even very tasty, but he gives you a sweet little pained smile anyway.
Mission. Yeah, Adeline says mission accomplished.
It doesn't do anything to help him, but he
And
appreciates you.
just starts drawing on the floor.
That's good. I thought for certain there he was gonna suddenly get like a Wario hat, horrible mustache, and just go wah, and then leave.
Wah. Just fart a bunch of garlic into space. Game's over.
So the enemy gets to invoke an aspect, right?
For free.
Yeah, for free.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Giving them a +2. Whose turn is it
Yep.
now?
I've done enough.
Did we start the initiative order?
Yeah, okay, we're starting it now. Okay. So, Meta Knight,
Boy, y'all.
that's you.
All right, I am gonna use my heroics to go forth and slash his Achilles tendon with my sword. Because I like
Alright.
swords.
Does he have an Achilles?
You sure do.
He's got
He's
ankles,
humanoid.
don't he?
He's humanoid, so he's got legs, he's got arms, he's like human shaped. He's very, very big.
He's
but
very,
he's-
very big. I'm very, very little. You gotta go like. You gotta
So
go for the
actually,
Achilles.
the strongest candidate for actually my dad out of everyone we've met so far.
He's
Technically,
got legs.
You're so
and he's
right.
a bipedal.
he's the right species.
Hey man, you got legs?
Is it?
Yeah, I got legs. Okay.
I get a +2 because I'm using my sword.
All right. So
This dude's like 80 feet tall or something.
here's the thing.
He's a lot.
lot tall.
This should have done a lot of damage. But it seems like it did nothing.
Hmm.
Dare you?
What kind of attack was it? What
Sword.
type of attack?
You know
Just
what?
sword.
I'm gonna rewind a little bit. There's something that I forgot to mention.
Mm.
I'm gonna mention it right now, before Tom got an attack in. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay.
We love a retcon.
Kirby sees all of his friends and is filled with so much joy and optimism because they came for him.
Determination.
And together we can do anything. And all of you are given the aspect, the power of friendship.
Let's go.
Kirby wasn't able to defeat Void Termina on his own because his friends weren't there. But now you're all here. And now you can start actually doing damage. So, as the combat begins, you notice something a little strange about Void Termina. There is, on his chest, just like a big, glowing red eye.
Mm.
So, Meta Knight, what are you aiming for with this big,
I'm
huge hit you're doing?
Oh, like Majora's Mask remake type eye.
Yeah. So can I please keep my roll if I'm gonna redo the attack?
We're keeping your roll. We're keeping your roll.
Excellent.
We're doing a little bit of We're doing a little bit of retconning. You're keeping
Then
the roll. You
Mennonite
can
is going
absolutely.
to scream as loud as he can, "My sword is my best friend!" as he dive twirls into the eye.
Is that guy okay?
Maybe we should
Okay.
give him a hug and call him Pop Pop.
I'm looking at my paintbrush like, are you my best friend?
Yeah. Okay. Mike, how does damage work?
We roll to basically the two characters roll off.
Yeah.
If the player who attacks gets higher, the attack hits and causes damage in the track. The damage hits. So if they get a 2, it goes in the 2 track. If they get a 3, it gets in the 3 track. If you fill up a track that already exists, it goes over into consequences until you get to the maximum consequence, and they're knocked out.
Right. Okay.
So you
All
have
right.
to roll against him. So
What's
that
that?
would be a 3. If Tom got a 5
Yeah,
and you got
the
a 3,
difference is
that
3.
goes into your 3 stress track.
Yeah.
So that 3 stress track is already filled, and it's permanently filled.
Cool. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. So Mennonite, your sword makes contact with this giant glowing red eye. And it seems to be made out of glass or something because it shatters. Direct hit.
The eye shatters?
Yeah, the big glowing in his torso shatters. And one more appears on his back.
Oh.
I believe it is Mike's turn.
Yeah, that would be King DDD's turn.
You bulk his heart.
All right. You have no honor. I have bushi, which is honor, but it's imported. So I paid more for it.
You say imported?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his honor from Wish.
Timu honor.
Timu honor.
AliExpress honor. I'm going to use his strong for this. And expending a fate point, I'm on 1 left. For fine, I'll help, giving me +2.
Lovely.
And I'll use Kirby's my Kirby copy ability to fly up to get in range of his back.
Fantastic.
Right. 4 + 5. Oh hell
Okay,
yeah.
whoa.
So that goes
Damn.
right to his first consequence track.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Very good. Another really big hit.
Yeah.
Yep, DD flies right up, puffs up his body, and absolutely smacks the crap out of this other eyeball, this one in Void Termina's back, and it shatters. 2 more appear, 1 on each shoulder. But before you're able to do anything else, Void Termina changes. His arms become huge, just massive wings. And his lower torso becomes sort of like a long tail. It flies up into the sky.
Lightest.
Adelaine.
Is that a Dracula?
Is that a
Adelaide.
Dracula?
Is that a Dracula?
Is Adeline progressively getting more poo brain as this game goes on?
It does feel that way.
I feel like
No,
you know
no.
the
You don't
epoxy of the
fucking
back
know
of the
anything.
space is
You
slowly.
You don't know a
like
you don't know a gosh darn frickin' thing about Adeline. What's going on in
Yeah.
her head? Okay.
Yeah. She's a
While
genius.
there is oxygen in space, there's not enough oxygen to sustain a human brain. So it's like being in the Everest death zone. Slowly but surely your brain's dying and suffocating, and you just don't notice it as the hallucinations get worse and worse.
Does Adeline
Joke's
have a rich
on
inner
you.
life?
I'm holding my breath.
God.
Like plug your nose like she's underwater running over to Kirby. I think that's what she would do though. If it's her turn,
Yeah.
I think she's gonna run
her turn.
over to Kirby
Yep.
and get next to him.
Okay.
And maybe still not quite grasping the gravity of the situation because it's like kind of looks like everybody has it under control, and like she just kind of wants to. She runs up to Kirby and she's like, "I didn't know you knew Dracula." We went to Kirby's like dying on the ground, right? He's like gravely injured.
Yeah, he's on his like last, like if you're looking at like his HP, he's on like his last point of health. He's not.
Yeah, so
doing good.
Adelaide's just fucking yapping, So we went to your house and we found your drawing, and I found some crayons. She gets out the crayons. I found the crayons under your bed. Do you want one? And then we found, and then I went in your fridge, and then we ate some cake, and then I had some more cake, and then we met my parents, and it's just like trails off. I assume Kirby's gonna like gently explain to me that he's gravely injured.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as best as Kirby can, right? He just kind of like he's on the ground. And he's like, well.
I would assume he would be happy. Honestly, Kirby appreciates.
Yeah, he's like
yapping,
he's so happy to see you. He's like smiling, but he like gives like a really pained cough, and he's got like little like his face is dirty, and he's got little scratches. He's got some bruises. He's like he can barely stand up. He's very tired.
Like,
little baby boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
He's not
assuming
this
that I
isn't
can.
World War One, and he's a soldier going. Just
No.
bloody hell.
Okay, look, listen. It's Kirby. He's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
all right, chat. I promise you, Kirby's gonna be okay. I couldn't stand for anything awful to happen to my boy. He's gonna be okay.
Implying that even you have the power to kill Kirby. Insane. Like he's
Wow.
unkillable.
Oh no!
Nobody
I don't
can
like.
kill Kirby. Okay, so
I don't like that.
I have two stunts that come from being friends with Kirby. One of them is once per game I can summon Kirby.
Yeah.
Like I can draw a shitty Kirby.
Kirby.
And it's Kirby, but not quite. So I could do that.
Yeah.
Or I gain +2 on a heroic attacks when her friends are in grave danger, which he is.
Yep.
So as long as he kind of communicates like, "Hey, bud, I'm dying," like, then I can.
Yeah. Kirby.
Like,
so
suddenly a moment of lucidity, and she becomes 9 years old instead of 8 for a moment. Right?
Yeah. No, Kirby like does a thing where he just like he can't talk, right? But he like puts his little hand like on your arm, and like sort of like is really doing his best, but like you can feel that like he really is trying his best, but he is in very much pain. Like he can't.
Yeah.
He's in trouble.
So he puts his hand on my arm. My arm is holding the paintbrush, and I feel his energy, and I see him, and I look at the paintbrush, and I say, "Dad?" And I think I want to go. I don't know if I don't think she would attack yet. I think, can I use one of my elemental crayons to try to help Kirby or put some sort of defensive? I think I want to use my green crayon to make a bunch of little wispy woods around him. I want to protect him, and maybe he gets some healing from like this druidish sort of energy, but I want to use my paintbrush and the green crayon that I took from under his bed to make some sort of like naturey green healing sort of barrier for him. Maybe out of I think tiny wispy woods is a funny thing to surround him with.
That's adorable. I love it. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
do it.
That's the big reveal is the crayons are elemental.
Okay.
Okay, so
and what's your what's your
That's 100% friendly. That's 100% friendly.
That's 100% friendly. Love it.
Because it's like I don't even feel like I need to be heroic because it's just me. I'm right next to him. I don't feel any danger. It's just 100% friendly, trying to help my friend who it took me far too long to realize was in danger. So
okay,
let's go.
I'm gonna call it a 2 to do this successfully.
Oh well, I got +3, so
you just gotta not roll bad.
Just gotta not roll bad. Where is my freaking? There we go. Roll 4 DF +3. Come on. Let's go.
Do we
No.
have a reroll?
We do have a reroll here.
Yeah, we do. We have
Because
one.
it's like we can
No, that's worse.
screw it. Screw it. I prompted that. Give me a second here. What can I?
God has decided that that wasn't good enough.
Another reroll has
What
been
can I
made.
compel?
Another reroll.
Um.
Cass, we got another reroll.
Okay.
Come on now.
You know what? This is fine. This is fine. This is great. You make. I said it was a 2, and you do meet it. It's a little
Misshapen.
with all the love in your heart. You make some real doodle bob little wispy woods. And surround Kirby with this really lovely little, like, it's like a little nest made out of leaves that he can sit in and be real comfy and just rest for a little while.
And there's apples that he can eat.
Yeah.
He's got a little, and I'm just gonna sit down with him.
Yeah. Oh, he's so happy about that. See, like, yeah, like kind of like
As
scooches
far
over
as
a little bit
Adeline's
in the little
concerned.
nest. Yeah.
Yeah, as far as Adeline's concerned, like mission accomplished. Like if me and Kirby die here, like we did it.
Wow.
cares?
Damn. That's dark. But
But she doesn't think she doesn't have that thought. But
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
just like, oh, I did it. I found Kirby,
did
and
it.
we're friends again, and we're sitting together, and
and we're
like
friends.
it
You're
seems like
sitting together in his nice little leaf nest that you made him with your magical drawing powers, and he eats a little apple, and you can see he looks a little bit better. He's still very hurt, but he looks a little bit better. Nice. Is that your turn?
I believe so, unless there's anything. I don't think Adeline would do anything until next turn.
Okay.
So
Cool. Great. That is Byron.
Okay, does Meta Knight give the signal?
Yes, Benonite just starts screaming, "No, no, 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 no! Do it now!"
You got it, boss. He pulls a
Oh my
key out.
God.
He pulls a key out. He sticks it into a keyhole on his console, turns it. A flap opens, and there's a large red button that he smashes. At which point, the halberd kind of pivots into position,
Oh my god.
and the mouth opens to the halberd. And Axe Knight steps back from his seat in the console, and a little platform appears that's got a like an aux cable, and he summons out Eddie Van Halen's Frankencaster, plugs the aux cable in, and goes,
Uh-huh.
rock and roll, and fires the sonic cannon at the enemy at Void Terminus.
Incredible. Wow. Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna use strong, but I'm gonna spend a fate point using the power of friendship to give me a +4 on this.
Is there any bonus as well, Mike, to the fact that he's doing, like, you're using a weapon that's on the halberd, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's using the
Yeah.
aspect of the weapon on the halberd. Usually that's a +2, unless you as the GM want to say that it's more.
I'm gonna, you know what? This is so bonkers. I'm gonna give you an extra on top of that. So that's a +3.
Okay, all right.
This is not, yeah, no, this is ridiculous, and I love it. And go, yeah, do it. Okay.
All right. Oh,
Wow.
wait a minute. We do have that success that hasn't been claimed
have
yet.
a-
I'm claiming
reroll.
I'm claiming the success.
Okay.
yeah, I think we have one reroll or success left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna claim the success.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
I
Out
like
of-
it's like you're using a freaking hyper beam like on one shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Like-
one shoulder.
If you've ever seen the anime Legend of Black Heaven, that's exactly what I'm doing. It's a space weapon that's powered by a guitar.
Yeah. I love
it's
it.
giving fully cool.
Sam, how are we doing for time?
We're a little over,
We're a little
actually.
over, but we got a little bit for overtime, Hank. So
We have a little bit overtime time.
Yeah.
We gotta. Okay.
Oh, I was like,
Right,
I
great.
hope this goes longer.
Aw. Okay. So, Axe Knight, you rear back with your guitar in hand. You strum a massive power chord, and the shot goes out. Hits the eye on the shoulder. Which one, left or right?
We'll go with the one on the right shoulder.
Right shoulder. Hits the one on the right shoulder, and that eye shatters. So now there's the one on the left.
Wow. E major.
Funny enough, he's basically just playing the chords to Eruption at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So, it is Void Termina's turn.
Oh shit.
Void Termina is knocked back slightly in the air, recovers itself, flies up higher into the sky, and you see above him and around him these magic like magic sigils, round ones, just like 8 or 9 of them just surround him and shoot down these lances of lightning into the ground. And I'm gonna do just a personal roll over here real quick just to see how many of you this hits. Or how many of these are in range of you guys.
I'm inside of a magical forest, so it can't hit me. Playing with leaves. Like just stacking leaves.
Okay.
Try not to swallow.
Just yapping at Kirby.
Mike, if I'm trying to do like a multi-hit situation.
Yeah. You roll and you roll once and apply that amount to all of us, and we have to roll defense against you.
Yeah, okay. So, people in range are DDD, Meta Knight, and Axe Knight.
All right.
Adelaide and Kirby are safe.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you strike down your king.
You do realize that would make you the king of nothing, right?
I am the king of every parallel dimension. Also, I'm taking 1 damage, which I don't approve of.
Vote for you.
Oh, no.
I take nothing.
Okay. Nice.
I used strong to get the shit out of the way.
I'm good.
Nice. All right. So, Axe Knight and Meta Knight, you deftly dodge out of the way of the lightning lances. DDD.
Just get tased.
Yeah. It lands next to DDD, and the shock it emits when it lands pierces through the ground. Does enough
like a fork in a
splash
nugget. You
to
feel
damage
the thunder.
DDD. Yeah. And the lances disappear out of where they landed in the ground as if nothing happened. And Void Termina continues to fly through the sky. We still have that one. We still have that one target on his left shoulder. Back to the top of the order. That is Meta Knight.
All right. As much as Meta Knight hates to acknowledge friends and friendship in general, the tactician in him acknowledges that the only way to truly defeat this thing is to at least tell it you have friends.
Okay.
He's going to go, we must attack as one! Me associates! Hermanos! We must attack as one, mi amigos.
What's a socialist?
And he holds open his hands for us all to join hands to attack as one giant attack.
Speaking of Marx.
I feel dirty.
Okay.
We shall be the tip of the spear. My friend Axe Knight, you shall accompany with force behind us, be the wave of which we surf upon, to deliver this final blow.
You got it.
So I'll instruct everyone to jump near, so Axe will create the wave, we'll jump, and then we'll ride it, and then we'll all attack the last spot as one big group. Those who wish to actually attack.
The left shoulder.
Yeah.
The other shoulder.
Full anime style, too. Everyone gets their heroic headshot as they're going through this thing. No.
I mean, is this
I
a
do
heroic?
not know how we roll this, though.
Is this a heroic thing?
We would each roll, and the Void Terminator would roll resistance against each of us if we attack at the same time.
I mean, I've got +2 on heroic attacks if this is a group heroic attack, but I don't know how this works, so. Because Kirby hurt.
Yeah. You can apply that, I think, right?
Yeah. I think we can apply whatever we want to this one, though. It's how we attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using strong.
I am using heroics.
I'm using cheerful, but I'm also going to spend a fate point to use the aspect I'm coming, boss.
Love it.
I will spend a fate point to use the aspect I'm the king, not you.
Okay, you know what? They're okay. Because I like that. I like that.
I will use a fate point to be a serious star warrior using friendship.
Just because I want this to be more epic. There was something that I was gonna cut for time, but I'm just gonna retcon and we're doing it now. We're doing it right frickin' now.
Okay.
All right. Void Termina feels like it's on the ropes. It needs to defeat whatever these intruders are. That's just stepped into his domain. The eye that was on his shoulder disappears and appears instead in place of the eye on the front of its mask. And its armor disappears and reappears on its head as if a crown.
Now that's a king.
No, it's not.
I'd vote for that guy.
Vote for that guy.
I would vote for that Dwacula.
And you see he is rearing back. The crown is starting to glow as if he's charging up something really scary.
He's a firing his laser.
All right.
Okay.
So now I'm the king, not you. I love that.
Thank you. Can I roll?
I'm the king, not you.
Let's go.
I
Oh,
went.
baby.
I win.
Let's get those rolls in.
Wow.
I win.
I win because I'm the king.
All right, we got everybody
Not you.
else's rolls in.
Am I rolling something?
We're all helping, right?
Yeah.
For this one big final thing.
Oh,
baby! Damn.
Fuck.
The power chord of friendship.
Plus heroic is 1 plus 2 for friends with Kirby.
Love it.
So total of +3.
All right.
The power being reluctantly
we go.
drawn into friendship.
Great.
Also, should I have
Incredible.
used a fate point for each time I invoke a stunt?
Not
Or
for
an
a stunt, for an aspect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
the difference.
You're good. Your
good.
aspects
You're
would have
good.
been confused, happy to be here, dumb as rocks, etc.
so you've been
But
using them
your
the whole time.
stunts. Yeah,
Stunts are free.
you're good. You're good.
One of the aspects
Okay.
is she has the power to attack with her paintbrush and doesn't know that yet. She's never had to do violence with it, but she can. So
Okay. So you all stand together in this final moment.
Mhm.
And even Kirby manages to walk up and touches
Can I-
Meta Knight's sword, touches DDD's hammer, Axe Knight's axe, and Adelaine's paintbrush,
I'm drawing
smiles at all of
shitty
you.
Kirby. I'm drawing
Yeah,
shitty Kirby.
let's
We hold
go.
hands with Doodle Bob shitty Kirby.
Yeah. And you're all glowing and sparkling with this radiant light, and you can feel the power of friendship. And why don't you one by one tell me how you hit this last big scary red target eye? And I'll go in initiative order. So we'll start with you, Meta Knight.
Meta Knight will be riding the wave. Then all of a sudden, he disappears and appears directly on Void's shoulder and slashes across his chest in a big twirly spiral, leading away at the first charge.
Incredible.
Just a surprise!
Yeah.
Ha!
Kshing! Yeah. Like Meta Knight, as he does, just kind of like spins, disappears, reappears while spinning, does a massive slash across. It hits the target. Awesome. Yeah. The eye starts to crack. Next is DDD. Describe to me
goes to a
this hit.
makeshift. Yeah, goes to his version of a makeshift top rope, which is the halberd, and jumps in the air, screaming, "You can't defeat me! In my past life, I was a puma!" And comes down with his hammer to smash it.
Incredible. Yep. Hammer comes down heavy on the eye, and it cracks further.
Yeah.
Axe Knight, tell me how you strike.
Adelaide was ahead of me.
Oh, Adelaide, sorry. Adelaide, tell me how you strike.
No. You should go first. You go before me.
Okay, that's fine.
It's literally just a high. Axe Knight goes over to the volume control, turns the knob all the way up to 11, and leaps in the air with one last power chord. And
Amazing.
fires
And
up
the
sonic
shock.
cannon.
Yep. And the sonic cannon charges up, blasts, hits the eye, and shatters
Too
further.
loud.
Adeline, what do you do?
Okay,
How do you
Adeline sort of sits up and looks surprisingly lucid for the first time in the entire campaign. She looks like she might actually know what's going on and where she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna hand the green crayon to Kirby, and she's gonna hand the blue crayon to fake Kirby, and she's gonna hold the red crayon in her paintbrush, and there's an exchange of poyos, and then all like elemental like you got a vine whip and a flamethrower and a hydro pump all happening at the same time, and like a little primary color rainbow coming from these three tiny idiots. And she says, "This is for my new dads." And then they and the paintbrush swirls and combines with all of the crayons, and in a waxy, beautiful display, a perfect beam of elemental harmony to protect whoever. She is still very
Dads.
confused.
Protect dads. So
the Poyo beam, yeah.
The Poyo beam goes out and is filled with elemental energy, makes direct contact with the eye, and it shatters. Void Termina, destroyer of worlds, falls forward, crashing to the ground. Its mask tumbles off its body. But where you would imagine a head would be, there's only a dark hole. You hear a gust of dark wind exit out of the hole as something strange and unfamiliar is spat out of it. It looks to be an old broken computer, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Smoke clears, and you hear a voice come out from the strange device. And on the screen, you can see like a triangle with a single eye.
Uh-huh.
and the voice comes out. Whoa, whoa, hey. Looks like I've been found. How about you kids do me a favor and smash this thing open so I can get out of here? Eh?
Can I square up his DDD with the hammer? just
Sword blocks it. Ting. No.
No, not like that. I'm gonna do something funny.
You do something funny.
It is a serious moment. We need the levity.
So you just see DDD kind of teeing up like it's golf. Just like, this is the infinite void of space, right?
What? No. What are you doing?
See
What are you doing?
later?
No. What?
You're
No.
someone else's
What?
problem.
Hi, I'm Adeline. Oh.
And cracks
Absolutely
it real
fucking-
hard with his hammer. I've been possessed enough times to know a potential problem when I see it.
Was he? Why'd you break the pewter?
Yes.
We Superman 2'd them.
I love it.
Oh!
Now I imagine
Yeah,
that
you-
did break the computer, but that's someone else's problem.
That's someone else's problem.
Gonna
Yep,
see if it had
DDD
Oregon Trail.
lines up his shot and just absolutely golf swings that computer out into the depths of space.
What if
Who knows where it ended up? Oh my god!
Kid pics?
Kid picks the
Pics.
program, not the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, the program. The
Yeah,
silly art
like MS
program.
Paint for kids, yeah. but-
MS Paint for kids.
Or like
Pics.
Microsoft 3D Movie Maker.
Yeah, or like.
Adeline is mad that the computer is gone. I was gonna make MIDI files.
We'll get you another computer that isn't evil.
Yeah. Well.
Kid Pics still exists. Holy shit!
All right.
Wow, it's on the way. Oh wow!
Ben, did we lose you?
Kidpics.app.
Wow.
Really?
And on that bombshell,
Holy
this
shit.
thing is done.
Sorry.
Did we lose you, Ben, to your own
No, I'm here.
retroware?
And so
I'm
our
deep
tale
role-playing.
ends.
Yeah.
And so our tale ends. Our heroes reach the divine terminus, prevented a great calamity at the hands of a terrible force of darkness, and help Kirby return home. He looks at each of you with a big smile, grateful for his dear friends, for he knows that any darkness in the universe can be defeated with the power of friendship.
I hate you, Kirby.
And that's our game!
Yay!
Yay!
We did it!
We beat
And
the
there was much
Dracula.
rejoicing.
How do you feel,
We
Cassie?
went a little bit over time. I'm a little... like, the adrenaline is still shaking through my body. But hopefully I did okay.
You did a good job.
You did
You
great.
did a great job. All right.
Oh, thank you everybody for coming out and watching, being part of this. I appreciate it. Thank you D20 Live gang for letting me run my first game, period, like ever. I've never run a game before, ever. So
Did
this
great.
is huge for me. Thank
You did
you
a
so
great
much.
job.
Particularly
you.
your role playing of Bandana D was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're perfect
I
for the
love
job.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
I was so immersed.
I love it. Oh, that makes me so happy. All right, Mike, do we have anything else to say before I have everybody reintroduce themselves and we sign out?
We have, of course, the reminder. In 2 weeks' time, we will be back on December the 8th with the Pendragon RPG. Will Bill crash
God.
land there? Probably. Followed up in 3 weeks after that, between Christmas and New Year's, with D20 Live's Baron Munchausen game. So you should come and check that out, because it's going to be stupid.
Check it out. It's gonna be so silly. It's gonna be sillier than this, if you can believe it.
It's going to be so dumb. I've just been asking people randomly to come and be in that game. So that's going to be good fun. Followed up on the 5th with the D20 Live year-end Q&A stream. But that is it. It is back to Cassie.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for having me. I have been your GM, Cassie D20 Love Chew. Thank you for coming out. I love you all. And of course, thank you to my players. If you wanted to outro yourselves, starting with Byron.
Hi, everybody. Byron from D20 Live today, and I was really happy to be in Cassie's first ever game, and I really had a lot of fun playing Axe Knight. And if we do actually get a chance to revisit this, I will play Axe Knight again. It'll be a lot of fun.
Ben.
I would also love to run these characters back. Very fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's not much of a secret that Cassie's kind of the only reason that I got into this group at all. So when I found out that I had a chance to backfill on Cassie's first GMing experience, I was like insta-locked. But yeah, now that I have all these new dads, I guess I might have more than one reason to come back to D20 Live. But anyway, my name's Ben Briggs. I run a company called Tiny Waves, and you can find us by Googling Ben Briggs or Tiny Waves. Or you can check out my new singer-songwriter project, Down Bad Dad. Or find me on Twitch, Ben Briggs Live. I am going to start streaming Metroidvania games again once, it's Holiday Matsuri and MagFest season. But we'll see you at Holiday Matsuri. We'll see you at MagFest.
Oh yeah, it's all really good stuff. Go check out Ben. Mike.
Hi everyone, I'm Big Mike. I'm the guy who runs D20 Live, and this has been an absolute delight for me, having played many games with Cassie and heard her talk about running a game for many years. I'm very pleased to say, Cassie, you did a damn great job. You should be very happy with yourself, okay?
Thank you.
I'm glad that we were the platform where you got to have your first go.
It's been an absolute joy, for sure. And last but not least, Tom.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom with the 404s, D20 Live, and all that other fun stuff. Only note I have is I'm debating of getting back into streaming, and you can find me as Trashman Tom on various platforms. I apologize for virtually everything I do, almost every single stream, as it is, garbage. You have to have the right taste for it. So if you don't like the worst sections of everything, don't come. But all are welcome in the trash pile.
I've added my final character sheet for your Patreon there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, get all up in our Patreon. There was so much stuff I had to cut for time on these sheets. You get access to it on Patreon. The notes.
Rampant
so
role playing.
There's also, by the way, that drawing. I drew it. The crayon drawing. I drew it.
You're in universe.
If you guys want, I'll
you're
put
actually
insane DDD facts made up by King DDD.
You know what this makes you, Cassie?
Put it in. What?
Your master hand.
Oh my god!
Literally.
Yeah, basically.
Coming for your gig, Masahiro Sakurai.
No. I have an entire theory that we've developed over a few months that Smash Brothers is actually a pocket. Okay, so Kirby, this is insane. Kirby has the power to take other people's powers, right? He can eat things and right. He also is a god killer, so it stands to reason that he could eat gods and become as powerful as a god, right? So the theory is that the Smash Brothers universe is a pocket dimension created by Kirby because he has the power of the gods because of his copy ability, and Rosalina, who has infinite universes that re-loop under her dress. Basically, there's a constant power struggle between Kirby and Rosalina, and if that ever falls out of balance, everything's screwed. That's what connects all the universes. That's why everything's canon. That's how you get Smash Brothers. Anyway, your Master Hand. Congratulations. But I think Master Hand is actually Kirby. Anyway.
I have to point out one thing before we move on.
That
implies that there is 100% a universe where Kirby had a hunger that only hands could satisfy. Oh, that felt so good.
On that note,
on that bombshell,
and on that note,
Sam creeping into the shot.
Wait, is that a reference?
I can feel the hatred. I love it.
Is that a reference?
No, he's just
flew over my head.
Llamas with hats.
I see.
Yay! I made the chat hangry too. Perfect.
Thank you everybody for coming out. Love you all. Mike, would you like to close us off?
See y'all next time, and as always, stay home, stay safe, and stay kind. We will see you next time. Bye.
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 Bye, dads.